911, where's your emergency?
We just had a shooting at our school.
In Washington State, an 11-year-old boy appeared in court today after bringing several knives, a gun, and 400 rounds of ammunition to school. According to court documents, the boy told police he heard voices in his head, telling him to defend a friend being bullied. He said he planned to shoot the bully in the arm before shooting himself in the head. His mother called police and the school was in lockdown for 2 hours. The incident comes during a week of gun violence at schools. As Eric Sorensen reports, when students attack, it's often teachers who take the hit.
Celebration for a new building at Danvers High School has turned to mourning for Colleen Ritzer, a 24-year-old math teacher brutally murdered.
I don't know why someone would do this to someone that's so nice.
Why would someone do it?
With intent to murder such person.
Philip Chisholm, a quiet 14-year-old soccer player, allegedly killed his teacher with a box cutter and dumped her body in nearby woods. Neither police nor his family know of a motive.
This is the furthest thing from reality for me to believe that Philip could, get entangled in something like this.
Ritzer is the second teacher killed this week. In Sparks, Nevada, a 12-year-old showed up at his middle school shooting.
Can you please send police out here? There's a kid with a gun.
Not just a kid, a boy. It's seldom a girl. 90% of the time in America, teen killers are boys. Again, no motive.
Everybody wants to know why. That's the big question. The answer is we don't know right now.
The teacher killed, Michael Lansbury, confronted the boy to save his students.
He was telling him to stop and put the gun down. And then the kid, he yelled out no, like yelling at him, and then he shot him.
The two shootings demonstrate once more that when students turn violent, teachers are on the front lines. And like Lansbury, an ex-Marine, they're often heroic.
One teacher in the Marine Corps did get combat pay in Afghanistan, but he didn't get combat pay as a middle school teacher.
A vigil was held for Lansbury last night in Nevada, and 3,000 kilometers away in Massachusetts, an equally sad vigil for Colleen Ritzer.
She was just a young, caring girl that had the whole world ahead of her, and to be taken just so tragically.
Ritzer was living her dream, a math teacher often too excited about the topics I'm teaching, she tweeted. At the World Series in nearby Boston last night, a teacher and her dream were remembered. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Washington.
Well, today's scare at Freedom High School reminds us of the many school shootings that were not stopped. Littleton, Paducah, Jonesboro, these are towns whose names have become synonymous with this kind of explosive and sometimes unexplainable violence. April 20th will forever be a day of remembrance for anyone who was in or near Columbine High School on that day in 1999. That's when students Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold descended on the campus with an arsenal of weapons, killing a teacher, 12 classmates, then themselves. Everyone, especially the many wounded, were forever changed. The killers can be shockingly young. March 24th, 1998, Andrew Golden, just 11 years old, and his 13-year-old friend Mitchell Johnson pulled the fire alarm at Westside Middle School in Jonesboro, Arkansas. As their classmates filed out of the school onto the playground, they gunned down 15 people, 4 young girls, and a female teacher died.